fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side, and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate, and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it on best friends. I don't really understand myself, I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me in my yell. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, when I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side, and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate, and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside.
Come and fly away with me. the moon and water meet, somewhere close to harmony. When the world is sound asleep, something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take, something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take, something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Come and fly away with me. 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 Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Somewhere by the emerald sea, where the moon and water meet, somewhere close to harmony. When the world is sound asleep, something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take, something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take, something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. close to harmony when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Come and fly away with me. 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 Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Somewhere by the emerald sea, where the moon and water meet. Somewhere close to harmony, when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. close to harmony when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Come and fly away with me. 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 Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Somewhere by the emerald sea, where the moon and water meet. Somewhere close to harmony when the
All right, everyone, welcome to Crown Championship 2024. In the caster's deck, it's Roots Official, there's Miko Gaming, and there's Sebastian. We are coming to you live today on this wonderful occasion of the pre-celebrations of Diwali. And this is going to be match 2. We are really sorry for the issues with the technical team, but we are back, and boy, are we back with a bang, Miko. What do you think about both these teams?
I think this is gonna be a rat match, and we already are having a high-lows ban. So the both these teams are starting strong, and I think we are gonna get a really, really good match. What do you think, Ricardo?
I believe so that Ilo's ban was pretty quick, and I have to say they must have had like a previous trauma coming in from high loss players before, don't you think so?
Still waters run deep.
Your team is banned.
Yes,
Oh,
and there's a
we're seeing
Ling ban
a
as well.
The Ling Bang coming up, not a big surprise. The Hylos might be so. What do you think, Sebastian? Is a Ling Bang really necessary, or are there better assassins in this meta?
I have to say, even though they might be better heroes comparing, according to the meta, I have to say Ling here is a must. He has been really, really outstanding, and it has been shown, especially in the previous days that we have had the tournaments as well. Don't you think so, Mako?
Yes, and I think that they are actually
Sand
planning
rises when
on
I give the
another
word.
EXP ban, which is yes, we already see it, and we have a Khalid ban. So well, you guys already know I'm not wrong.
Yeah, 10 points for Gryffindor to the Miko.
Hey,
Let's
So,
see what is gonna be banned from the red side. Any predictions?
I am thinking they're trying to ban
Always
out.
on the way.
I was about to
More
say a
heat is
support hero,
better.
but then I didn't say the main hero.
Mm-hmm,
So
yes,
mm-hmm.
that's gonna be a minus point. There's gonna be a minus point for me.
You already know it. So,
exactly. But I
Nico,
think
can you
that
call out
this,
the team names?
of course, I can
Please
call out the
introduce
team
us to
names.
the
You see,
teams.
Who said there are no
I really
shortcuts
have
in
a
life?
good
I
referee,
literally invented
and
one.
I'm just gonna use my magic wand. So, referee, can I have the teams, please?
Mm-hmm. Well, either way, it's Tournament Pulang Tanggriskis. Very sorry for the off pronunciation, but they are on the red side. On the blue side, though, we have Team Reincarnation. So, Miko,
Ooh,
what do you think about the team names?
Butterflies
Miko and
born by
Ricardo,
my
tell us
wish,
about
What
it.
team is
guided
picking?
by
I
lantern's
have to say
light.
it's really twisting my tongue, so I'm just gonna call them TB. I'm so sorry, Red Team, but yes, we love you. Okay, don't don't worry.
I'm not the only one
And
bound
yeah,
by
Miko,
these
I would like
chains.
to, we would like to know your
My
thoughts on the
views
name.
Exactly. My views on the name is you are a red team. Like this is something I do a
The
lot and
Immortal
I'm
One
like,
chose me to
hey,
vanquish the
that red
shadows that
t-shirt.
plague
Yeah, yeah,
this world.
no. I'm like that red t-shirt and not the maroon one, the red one. Like, cause I don't remember his name. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna do that and like, you're just a red team now. So
That's just
yeah,
the girl's
it's
world,
gonna
guys.
be,
For
hang
us boys,
on.
it's always red. It's not maroon. It's not any other shade. It's just red. And we got
Yeah,
a lot of
so
reincarnation fans in the stream. Welcome for tuning in, and glad you guys are joining us. Shall we see a very good match here from reincarnation? What do you think so far of the draft?
What team is picking?
I love to see the comment section sometimes going wild. There are fans and then there are haters as well. But then again, the two of you, we can't survive without the haters. Don't you think so, Rizin Maker?
yes, I do think that. And like tournament Bulatankis is not really getting a lot of support
As
from the
fleeting as a
viewers.
snowflake's
But at the
breath,
Mhm.
same time, I don't think
as
that is gonna
timeless
affect
as a
their gameplay.
glacier's
So we
heart.
might be seeing a really, really good gameplay because they have already chosen CEO as the first pick. We also have the Last Insanity coming in from Xbox. And we also see the Maiden of the Glacier and the Eye of Astaroth. The Infernal Pursuit and Frigid Glacier also looking really strong for Team Reincarnation.
Mhm. Ooh, Ruds, we're
Ooh,
seeing
Honor!
an implosion play
What
is gonna.
team is picking?
My goodness me,
yeah.
they were so quick to pick Tiger there, Ruds.
Notice both of us going ooh at that pick.
Yeah, I
That is
swear.
one pick which all tank
Hmm.
users are gonna love, especially if it's a good Tigreal. A five-man implosion is ever gonna be always gonna be a match ender, no matter how far your team is behind.
Exactly.
And
I
also,
think the red
Miko,
team also agrees with that. So they are like,
mhm,
oh, a nice implosion and a frigid glacier. You know
Let me
what?
cure your pain.
I'm gonna
let me
take
steal
that.
that.
What team is
Yeah,
picking?
Exactly. And there we have it, guys.
Miko, we see a lot of interesting names too from the red team. What do you think about those? Can you call them out?
Yes, of course. And there we have it, guys. The red team,
Thunder!
the
Your team
red
is banned.
team is having the player one, the player two, the player three, the player four, and the player five. Like, I mean, now that is a really, really good lineup, don't you think so?
I
Oh
agree.
yes,
Chivalry is dead.
I think the
Your
player two
time
is a
is
really good
running.
pro player. I have met him personally. He is a star player for the team.
Of
On
course,
the
we know
bans,
you
Sir,
discuss with him
what's your
every
command?
night.
Your team is banned.
I
yeah,
know.
I mean, Overflow is my favorite anime. Guys, all the audience in the crowd, you guys are fans of Overflow, right?
Ruds,
So
I have to
as we go
say,
for the bans, there's the Clint and the Atlas ban as well. No fatal links. So at least there's one counter to Figural for now. Not many more counters. The Fanny ban coming in. Do you really think they were actually going to pick the Fanny team reincarnation?
I'm not really
I
sure,
personally.
but that is a good band with this meta right
Mhm.
now.
Oh, the
No,
Belleric is being picked out as well. He's
yeah.
been
Your
such a
team is
nightmare,
picking.
and I believe so that the most useful spell for Belleric is gonna be Flicker because he can just flicker in and just literally catch every single one. We
Oh
both
my
know
god, that is
how
true.
huge
Like
his range
I've
is.
seen a Belric
Against
do
the
this to
Claude though.
me. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
suddenly
Against the
he was
Claude.
just on my face and Dryad's Wrath. I'm like, where did he even come from, bro? Like Dryad's Wrath, the deadly thorns and that blade armor, cursed helmet. I'm like, bro, you don't even need vengeance. And I'm just like, no, I just cannot.
Hmm.
I have to say, the implosion is like really, really powerful. But the Belleric over there, he pulls in every single one, and not just that, he literally intimidates you guys. And not
I
only
see
are you
lots of
attacking him, but
gray.
he's attacking
Your
you as well,
team
and
is
he's just
picking.
standing there menacingly. He's just
Imagine,
looking, he's just pulling you
Exactly.
in.
imagine.
I've seen Belrex with a lot of damage, like even more than the MMs and all, and I'm like, okay, that is unfair. Like, how do you have so much damage? Like, my Belric is going on with like 7 or 8 kills, and I'm just like an MM following my tank, and I'm like just a puppy, like with my big dog, wild dog privilege, because I'm like going 002 or 003 something, and my Belric is like 704 and he's just walking up and I'm just following him. So like yeah, that is kind of relatable.
Imagine the Claude going BMI in and into the blazing duet just to
Oh
get
no.
evaporated by the Belleric
I am the
vengeance.
moonlight that breaks
Oh
through the
god, that
darkness.
happens, that is so true. But at the same time, I believe that they are having some diamond heroes, like they could have some issues. Because once you activate the Infernal Pursuit by Phobius, also Lycan Pounce by Roger, you don't have any way of like getting back. So
Mhm.
like you once you're diving in, like it is a proper commitment inside. Like with
Oh.
Lancelot or like Kagura or like Selena, you can like dash out or like purify out, or you have some other mobilities as
Yeah.
well.
And I'm really
Mhm.
skeptical about the team reincarnation here, as we can see that zero purifies on their part. Is that going to be a big
Exactly.
issue here? Like,
I
I
have to
would
say,
for sure have two purifies at least.
mhm. And the thing is, both the teams have really excellent initiators on both sides, So the only difference is Mia is there to escape. The last insanity coming in from Xborg can like easily get him out of safety as well because we do see a tiny bit of immortality for like maybe just a split second. So that kind of saves him from any burst that is going to be
Welcome to
brought
Mobile
upon him as well.
Legends!
And ladies and gentlemen, we are into the
5
land of
seconds till the
dawn.
enemy
So
reaches the
Mako, what
battlefield.
are your
Smash
thoughts
them!
over here?
All
I think
troops
this is gonna
deployed!
be a very well balanced match because Seo has a lot of mobility and Xbox, as you pointed out, with his last insanity can escape, and so is the Moon Goddess's blessing. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, like Aurora's Frigid Glacier and Takeaway's Implosion cannot really be underestimated. So that is
Mm-hmm.
also a lot of crowd control and like good engage or disengage capability. We also know that Claude is like really mobile and his blazing duet can like also deal damage as well as provide him some shields. Also that the vengeance is gonna improve his survivability. But I
I
don't
agree.
understand. Mia seems to be AFK because Belrek is the one who cleared the lane. And
Somebody in the comments just said, please support these guys so the girl could buy a new microphone.
Oh my gosh.
oh my god, is my
Oh no.
voice really having issues again?
Roasted.
Not
Roasted.
roasted, I'm like more
Look at
like
that though. The Claude has already pushed up the goal lane and is getting a lot of gold. Is Mia facing some network
I
issues
think
or is
Mia
it?
exactly Mia was not
Yeah,
here.
that's a lot
I
of gold on the
swear to
Claude
God.
early game. As we say, an
And
invade was there and Roger must escape. So both the teams are coming off without any injuries for now. Just to recall. In the bottom lane, in the top lane. There we go. There we go. As I said it, commentators curse, guys. Miko, what did you think just happened in the top lane?
I think that was like a bit of carelessness, but at the same time, that's okay. But a CEO dying early on is not really good for the blue red team. Also, I think Mia is actually having connection
Oh,
issues. I think
there's the Belleric as well. Down he goes, and we are gonna see an easy turtle for Team Reincarnation. I hope that TB aren't having a lot of network
yes,
issues. I
guys,
really do
Oh,
hope
they
so.
are.
there is actually a 3 minute rule, and we will be pausing it after a certain period of time before 3 minutes is there. But it is usually the team's responsibility to like tell us if they're having connection issues and if they want to redraft or something.
I think it is a bot playing on that Mia because you do
Yes,
not see a
because
bot going into the
yeah,
lane as well.
it's not going to the lane and his mobility and the movement. So yes, it is
Mhm.
2:45 and I have initiated a pause. Referee, can you just please confirm what is going on? Because although, as I said, guys, it is supposed to be the team's responsibility to inform us. And if they're having a really big problem, like if we cannot really help it, we're really sorry, but we only are allowed, like according to the official rules, which have been drafted by our tournament, you will be given a 2 minute break for reconnecting, and there's
Yeah.
only one redraft possible per match. So this is actually looking in the favor of the blue team, that is Team Reincarnation.
Exactly, and I would tell you guys that if you guys are playing, please do inform the referee about a pause. We are there to support you guys. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything much about the network issues at your home place. Although we have some future plans that might really be beneficial towards your network connections. Wink, wink.
Maybe in
Yes.
Land tournament,
But
land tournament.
I
Yeah.
don't know, Lanon,
real.
like let's get a $5 lay, like 5 rupee lays, because like I think if you buy air worth rupees 5 rupees, like they'll give you a free chips free with it. But I don't think those
Yeah,
few chips are really worth the 5 rupees. So like just buying air is like
that is
I don't
true.
know, like I would rather not.
At the same time, Miko would just go into Starbucks and have a coffee for like 350. So yeah, that's fine
I
with her.
don't do
She'll
that.
sacrifice the mic money. She'll sacrifice the mic money and get a
I don't
Starbucks.
do that. It's mostly like I have guys who can just pay for my bills, you know. I
Okay.
guess you guys never have that facility.
Yeah, I do.
That's
I do
something.
have to
That's something
get
the both
something
of us
going.
will never understand.
Yeah,
That's sad for
Wo-
you.
worlds are very different for us, actually.
Mm.
We got 20
So,
people watching right now. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Hello,
hey
hello.
guys,
That,
everyone, like, is this a pause screen and us being us? I'm not even sure what we are. Are we humans? Are we? I guess we are.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay, and the match is resuming, and the 2 minutes
And I
is
think
up.
that is
Yeah.
the result of us roasting Miko. So let's do it all stream so that we get more and more views.
That is not
Back to the
fair.
action. Dragon pounce rather Roger takes down Suyu as well as the turtle. And it is really easy for Team Reincarnation at the moment. They are having the easiest match of their lives for now. Ricardo, what do you think of the draft though? Soyu is usually in the jungle. This time it's in EXP.
Mhm.
Okay, oh my bad. Soyu is actually in the jungle, and there is a try of the implosion by Tigreal, but that doesn't connect, unfortunately. Killing spree by the Fovius. So, what do
I
you
really
guys think
like
of the
these
draft so far?
effects of the skin, like, the Celestial
Mhm.
Judicator, like her ultimate skills, I am you, and the mark which she put on Tigreal while stealing her implosion. Like,
Oh
looks
my!
really good.
I
Yeah.
agree with you. The icons on the
Okay.
the
Okay.
skills are beautiful as well. Oh
Look,
yes,
look
I'm
at that
sorry.
beautiful escape by the Claude in the bottom lane or their BMI out. That was really something.
Oh, and yes, Rhodes, I have to say, we weren't ignoring you. Some things were happening too quickly. But yes, as you're saying, I feel really, really sad because both the teams have really beautiful drafting here. And
Drops.
it's not
Like and
really.
pounds coming in. Oh, implosion! Into the implosion goes Roger. He's still gonna get out. 1 HP. And that is
That
gonna
was
be
a
it.
really
Nothing
good
Belric can
save
do
by
about it.
Aurora. Like, Belric missed
Exactly.
his Riot's Wrath, but Aurora with the Frosty Breeze, like, she
Mhm.
actually was the one who saved Roger. And then we have another
Exactly.
Frosty Breeze. Like, Aurora is really connecting her skills. The Hailstorm
That is
Blast
so
a bit
neat.
questionable, but the Frosty Breeze and the Frigid Glacier coming in at the right moment. So I think Ecstasy is doing a really good job.
And the best part is it freezes the turrets as well. So it gave him like a tiny small window that Roger saw, and he
And then we have it, guys. The Precipitation is here, and the Lost Insanity as well. Like that stage star. Okay, it did not.
Explosion! Tigreal collects a 3-man explosion. And that is gonna be double kill. Blindeclot falls down. The other is left. He's gonna like and pounce 2 kills at a time. That is gonna be almost a wipeout for Team Reincarnation. Only Mia left, and she's kind
That
of
is
wondering
because
the
she's
fountain.
yeah, exactly. So I don't think we can get a full wipeout with this Mia being in the team because she needs to
That's
go out.
1000 IQ play, right? You cannot give a savage if you're not outside.
Exactly. Oh my god. So there we have it, guys. Infernal Pursuit by Phobius on. Okay. So he just changed targets, and Mia is just walking
Look at
in,
Mia.
and those were 3 kills. Like Infernal Pursuit again, guys. And the Lost Insanity is here as well, that he's trying to escape. But Tigreal is also the Infernal Pursuit to the continuation. And there's a lot of damage. Okay,
He's getting
and
hunted down though.
Ooh.
Shut down on the Phobius. Actually,
I think
Xbox got an outplay out of
that
that.
was a bad decision. It was an outplay. I think that was just some bad, silly decisions by Phobius. I think the
Well,
Eye of
an outplay
Astra
is an
made some
outplay.
classes.
The best outplays, even you don't know you're gonna outplay the opponent, right?
Exactly.
They can't
And
counter
there
you
you
if
have
they
it,
don't know.
guys. Sacred Hammer and Dryad's Wrath. The Dryad's Wrath
Yeah.
has actually been targeting Natalia for a while now. So that is
Look at
making me
that. Saw
question
you?
whether
Saw you? Is he gonna get the kill or is he gonna get slain? He
Oh, and
is
he gets a
actually
kill on
gonna
Aurora.
get. Yeah, he actually
At
gets
least he
Aurora
got
while
the
getting
kill.
slain as well.
Exactly. He goes down, but he takes her down with him.
I was actually so excited for this draft as we can see like both the implosions can work in such ways no matter who initiates first. The second implosion can be in the way and they can just Uno reverse it. But right now as we
Yes.
can see that yeah, it's not going really in their way, right? Team TP.
I also feel that it could be really interesting. Like, she could also take this man-based transformation from Roger to get up the new skills. Like, Valentina can also gain the new set of skills and use Lycan Pound.
Yeah.
And there we have it, guys. Xbox loses his Faraga armor and Tigreal goes in and there's employee. Okay, there's no employee.
Yes.
But at the same time,
There's
the
carnage all over.
blast and the Austin 3. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
The Project Glacier, everything has been used and she also
Everything
was
has
killed.
been used.
And the Infernal
So it's gonna
Pursuit
fall as
and
well.
Theo is also down.
Shout out to Mia for lasting another team fight, not getting her team wiped out. That is something special, isn't it? Okay, I spoke to him. Okay, never mind.
Exactly. Ruth,
You know-
you are like a black cat. You should not be mad. Isn't that right, Ricardo?
I agree. And also, I have to explain one thing. Sometimes, there are players who that do not really understand how the IMU from Valentina work. So I'll just give a quick, tiny explanation. Whenever there's a transformation, listen to this, the viewers. Yes, this is for you viewers. The transformation, let's say on Yuzhong or Roger here, if there is a slight transformation, she can use the skill sets on both the sides as well. So if Roger is on a wolf form and she takes the
You know,
wolf
we,
form,
we actually got a better name for Team TB. Do you guys want to hear it? Team BSNL 3G.
oh no,
Yeah. That kind of makes sense, but and that was an implosion by Valentina on Natalia. So I've been seeing a lot of Natalia plays by Belric as well. So I'm just
Yeah.
questioning what is going on. Like red
mean-
shirt, are you okay? I'm like, no, not red shirt. I'm like red team, are you okay?
the red shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like that is what I'm
Okay.
like wanting to tell them right now.
I mean, guys, the same network issue you see on the screen in math, that is the same network issue which Miko has in her head. So forgive her for that.
Hey, that's not true.
Oh no, the last insanity takes down Titan.
Okay,
At least
yeah,
Okay.
Titan is down with the last insanity.
Will this
Also,
be an
Aurora
epic
is
comeback?
really. Oh shit. Seo just missed by like a millimeter. And if he connected, like Aurora would have lost her passive, the Pride of Ice. But Claude is here to save the day, and Seo goes down.
I
Yeah,
I
so
think
struggling with a
this-
minion, so
Last insanity popped by Xbog, connects no one. Claude is in to clear him off, unstoppable by the Claude, and it is looking not really good for Team TV. We are gonna see a lot coming up, but will we even see that happening in this match, guys?
You know, Phobius reminds me of a mom with a huge slipper chasing away little bad children. Just slam down that
Thomas.
giant. Yes.
Okay,
so
Tigran
guys,
going in.
who was
Implosion
bad
of
at
the
the
Natalia. Faraga armor being used. And nothing is going on right now. Teams are connecting left and right with these kills. Only to connect Natalia's. And yeah, shut down. Okay, we
How
actually got a shut
sad,
down from
like,
Mia.
Yes,
Yes,
but at the same
I don't know
time,
about
it
you
was
guys.
actually not Mia because I think it was more
Yeah,
like the deadly taunts, like the passive of Belric,
yeah.
who just taunted Claude, and Claude was walking in, and the computer was like, "I'm hitting minions, I'm hitting minions. Oh, I got a kill. I'm hitting minions." Like, I
No,
just
guys, I
remember
think
those
Mia
memes,
is still the MVP. I
Yeah,
think for
exactly.
me,
Those
Mia is
memes,
still the MVP.
like shaking the hand, and you don't even know why you're being congratulated. So, like, this is it, guys. It doesn't get like better than this. You are seeing live memes right now. So, like, tune
We
in,
are
share
actually
the
going to see
stream.
some action in the top lane. Legendary by the Roger. And Implosion connecting, but Roger has none of it. He is directly diving for the back lines. He's going to get 1, 2. The dog is really angry, as you can see, real barking noises coming out.
Oh, and this time it is. This time it is Aurora
Listen
Physics
to it
Racer.
of Claude right into the back line. Claude is not going to survive though. He didn't buy his winter crown just yet. But this is going to be game over knockout for Team TB as Team Reincarnation proceeds to the next round. Ricardo and Miko, take it away. What did you think of that match?
I think that match was like hilarious, and I think I missed out a Natalia pick during the draft because there was definitely a Natalia there.
Yeah, the Natalia was so good. He was hiding from us in the draft phase as well.
Exactly. Oh my god, I can't believe those skills.
I like how Valentina responded with the match. Bruh. That was an apt response.
Yeah,
You know, I
exactly.
think
I
that
think
we missed out on a really good opportunity for a beautiful battle here, and network again. We cannot do anything about that. I wish we could just,
We
provide
good.
the good network.
I wish I did.
exactly like don't worry guys, we will be doing that soon once we are down to the land phases. But until then,
Exactly.
do like participate in the other tournaments which will be coming on with. So the red shirt team, I'm like the red team. Don't worry, we
Team
will be
TV.
giving you more chances, not in this tournament, but in consecutive like successive tournaments which we'll be hosting. And the blue team, you guys are already up to our round two, which we'll be announcing soon, guys. So don't worry. And we will be back with much more interesting matches with Natalia and more after a short break.
We will be back in just a few minutes, guys. Do not go anywhere except for popcorns or Starbucks. Do not buy the lace as suggested by Miko. We'll be seeing you
Hey,
soon. See ya!
come on, that's not true. Never mind. I'm just going on a break now. I'm gonna have some coffee.
Definitely.
Hopefully not Starbucks.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we're setting sail. And all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. Here's to the ones who let shine through the rain, the ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we're setting sail. And all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. Here's to the ones who let shine through the rain, the ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we're setting sail, and all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye. We're setting sail, and all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. Here's to the ones who let
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Crown Championship 2024. This is on the caster's desk, Roots Official, Miko Gaming, as well as Harlishan. Welcome to the stream, Harlishan. How have you been?
I'm doing good. I hope you guys are doing bad. Doing good. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope Miko, Roots, you both are doing good. And guys, please do comment. How are you guys doing as well?
It is a beautiful evening. The pre-celebrations of Diwali has begun in India. As we go for the banning phases, we see Ascension, a Phobius, as well as a Hayabusa ban. Mika, what do you think of the ban so far?
I think it's going good, and yes, I was doing good. Just I need an option to ban this guy. His name is Reds Official. Like, where's the switch, yeah? Where's the button?
Okay, but the audience loves my lovely voice, Miko. You cannot do that. For now, as we see that both the teams are taking their time on the drafts, Miko, what do you think about the Diwali? Would you tell the audience about it? Since many of the audience are from the northeast side, they might not know. Tell us something about Diwali.
Hey guys, so Diwali is a word which starts with the letter D. And if you like D, this is a festival for you.
If you like D, okay. If you like D, guys, okay. Never letting you do that again. Just people obsessed with the, okay, guys, nothing else. So
So like,
going for the
you just
bans,
realize
the red
that
team, yeah,
exactly, like you are supposed to report us live what is going on and you're not doing it. So Harley shouldn't take
the
it
red,
away. So what do you think about the bans which have been done?
no mind.
Guys, Gani has missed his ban out here. He did not ban anything. And we have Ling, we have uh, Carmilla ban coming in as well, and Suyu, which has been banned all this time, all this almost every match has been left just like that, and he will be dealing a lot of damage. Blue team is taking advantage of it. They made sure that they got the Suyu, and the red team has taken Zaz and Gatotkacha, a lot of damage output. What do you guys think about it?
Definitely so. The Zask and Gatut Kacha can be so annoying as we have personal experience over it. I'm sure the audience has as well. The chip coming out of the
Oh.
draft right now. Miko, what do you think? So you chip and as well as
I
the
think
Khalid.
that is good because when they banned Carmella, I was actually gonna say, are they gonna be going for a chip because chip is open? And yes, I actually thought right because Carmella is a very good counter to chip's ultimate why walk. I like seriously why walk like when you can be carried or when you can be chauffeured around in a car by some guy and oh that guy cannot be you because you don't have a car, right? But anyways, like coming back to the picks, I think that both the teams are doing really good because Alpha's Fear of Alpha combined with the Avatar of Guardian and CO with his mobility and the damage which will be coming from the surfing waves, the desert storm of Khalid, and the mobility which is being presented by Chip. I think the draft till now is really good. They
Right,
also
we have
banned
our
duo
very own.
because I think they don't want the double teleport to be there with the blue team.
We have our very own Prince of Persia in the showdown. And yes, the Luo ban can be really predicted, as a chip can be very resourceful as well as the Louis. But the chip, on the other hand, doesn't have the surprise factor which a Louis has. Ricardo, what do you think so far?
It's our nation roots, and yes, we have
The bad.
the draft which we had, the draft that we had today in this game. Look at this. They haven't banned any meta heroes. Suyu, Khalid, Chip. They have left out all this Gatot Kacha, Alpha. No one is scared of any of these meta heroes. They are like, let this come in. We will get this all. So yes,
Mhm.
no one is scared of each other, and they are ready to battle out there.
I personally fear this red team a lot. Look at their composition. I mean, each of their heroes is such a force to be reckoned with. Miko, do you want to play against that team?
Yes, I do believe that you are right, and I think Akai is a really good fit here because even if the blue team uses Chip's ultimate Y walk, Akai with his heavy spin can actually scatter them around. And oh my god, that just completes it. Like Nia is also a very scary pick in this current meta. So I think the red team can be really scary once like they get farmed. But at the same time, I don't think we can underestimate the median of the glacier coming off with a frigid glacier just after a very good setup of White Walk by Chip. So I think we'll just have to see which team is doing how well with the compositions and the teamwork. So yes, all the best to both of you.
Mm-hmm. And as we can see, guys, the draft has been finished off. Tell us in the comments. Casters, tell us your predictions. Which team is going to come off on top?
And looking at the draft, I do think I am more on the red team's side. They look pretty good. They have Katot Kacha, they have Zask and Akai, a lot of damage. However, yes, we definitely cannot neglect the blue team as well. However, yes, I am more lean towards the red team out here. But guys, yes, you do comment down below and let us know who are you guys rooting for and who do you think will be winning in this land of dawn out here.
Well, we are in the land of dawn right now. Bay Esports on the blue side, as well as Team Volsung on the red. Miko, what do you think is going to be the early game presence of both the teams?
I think both the teams are doing well in their decisions because they are both starting off with the bottom part. Alpha going for the blue buff while RCU is going for the red buff. So it's gonna be a top lane gank which is the gold lane, and both the teams are gonna try to get their marksman like have enough farm. We already know that Cloud and Mia need a few items like a bit of farm before they can actually be very useful. So yes, I think the decisions and the gameplays are going good. It also depends upon the team fights and the individual player skills.
And the fight is pretty, and it is going pretty smooth as of now. Both the teams are a little calm, and look at that. We have Khalid engaging out there, but and yes,
Yes,
guys,
I
we
also think that
have
yes, Max
still
Alpha,
a
that was a really bad decision. But I'm not sure. Are
Yeah.
they trying something because they have not yet asked for a redraft? So if Team Welsung does ask for a redraft, I think we might have to do it.
Yeah, we
They
do
do
have
have
to
the
do that
3 minute
if they
time limit,
ask. Mhm.
but Paranormal
I
Vision,
think
I do
for
believe that
now
yes, you
there
are
is no
supporting them,
communication.
but
For now, as we see that the retribution is not on any of the sides of Team Wolfsung, and that's why they are going to be losing a lot of uh, objective fights in the early game at least. Okay, Team Wolfsung has said that they want to redraft. Miko, what are the official rules for that?
yes, since it is already not 3 minutes, so yes, they will be permitted for a redraft, and we will be announcing it to the players. But according to the rules of the redraft, you are supposed to ban any hero very quickly, but you cannot ban any of the heroes which have been picked. So you have to pick the same heroes again.
Yes, so we will have to see a surrender from either of the sides as we go on for a redraft. As we can see, guys, mistakes were made, and I think we have to make it a fair fight for now, as we will see a redraft really soon. We should, rather, as we can see a lot of action taking place in the top lane. Halishin, what do you think? If the draft has been corrected, which team has the upper hand?
Victory!
as I said at the very beginning roots, I did feel the red team did have an upper hand with their picks. They were really great picks. However, yes, they did not have any retry. Once they do have a redraft, I'm expecting a good fight out there. Both the teams have a really good composition. So let's not say that the red team is going to win or the blue team. Let's hope we have a good match out here and we enjoy that match. I would love to enjoy the match more than to see who is winning and not.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memory.
So we are back with the bans again, guys, and these bans are just gonna be just for a formality. We are gonna see the same picks as per our banning policies as well as our rematches. We are gonna see the same picks,
Your
preferably
team
this
is
time
banning.
with a retry pick on either sides. Let's take this
Wi-Fi is
moment to
down,
highlight the
by the
picks
way.
and the draft,
Guided.
Miko
I'll
and
land in
Halishin.
flight.
Absolutely, yes. And yes, the picks were great and a lot of damage output from both the teams. A lot of support from the
Your
blue team.
team is banning.
They have Khalid, they have Chip. They give a lot of support. and both the heroes, they can take a lot of damage as well. We have seen in the previous matches Khalid taking much more damage than the tanks as well. So yes, we have a lot of damage output from the red side, a lot of sustain from the blue side. So it's gonna be a great match out here. What do you have to say about this, Miko?
The Immortal One chose me to
I
fight
think
against
this
the
is
shadows
going
and
to be
plague this
good
world.
again because we didn't really see how the teams fare, but we did see that they are having some presence of mind and they know how to start because they were already going towards the first and planning on ganking the gold lane and everything. So I think with the correct spells and all, we should be seeing a very good matchup.
That is true, and the drafts from both the teams are really impressive. Like, this is not a one-sided draft on either ends. It will lead down to the gameplay as we see of it. The Alpha can be really good against the Chip, especially when the Chip uses his walk. Alpha can easily use the Spear of Alpha to all line them up, and then Zask and Gatot can just follow it up. There's a Claude as well who is going to use the Blazing Duet in that situation. And we also have a Mia who is going to be really hurtful in the late game. With that being said, there's also an Akai who can easily disengage a proper team fight. So there's so much potential from both the teams, don't you guys think?
Yes, the potential
Yes,
is actually brimming, and I believe that both the compositions are very, very team oriented, and they can actually dish out some really bad combos. But that also depends upon how they are performing with each other, like the synergy, the combination, the what should I say, like experience of handling each other.
Well, that is
and
something which
I
is
am
not lacking in the caster's desk. We do have it all.
Yes.
I am the
and
moonlight
I'm
that
really
breaks
impressed
through the
by their
darkness.
draft. They both the teams have not banned any of the meta picks, not many of the meta picks. Just that it's Phobius, Jushin, and Mincy or Carmilla. They are also not such constant bans as Suyu, Khalid, or Chip. So I'm really impressed by the bans. They made sure they are not banning. They try to get both the teams try to get good heroes on their team to have a great fight in the land of Dawn.
That is
Finally,
true,
guys,
and
we are heading towards the land of Dawn, Sanctum Island, and this time for sure we have Red Race on board the team, and we will be reporting to you live whatever is going on.
we are gonna be loading in back into the land of dawn. As we can see, fortunately now each of the teams have a red tree on either side, and this is gonna be a great matchup coming ahead. We can see that the Claude is actually using a vengeance. Although the opponent teams have a lot of CC abilities in them, I think this Claude is really confident in his skills. The Chip is also using a Petrify, and this is gonna be deadly because even both the teams do not have any purifies on them. Miko, what do you think? Is the CC meta that debatable, or is it that avoidable that purifies are no longer in need?
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
I think that Aurora, with her Pride of Ice, is kind of
5
safe,
seconds
and
till the
Flicker
enemy reaches
really
the
gives her
battle.
a lot of
Smash them!
IQ plays. As well as Mia is really good with Inspire because she can heal herself back, and her ultimate, the Moon Goddess's Blessings, also helps her in a way to purify. Claude, on the other hand, could go with Purify, but at the same time, I think Vengeance is also a very understandable spell. So, everyone is doing really good right now. We'll just have
Mhm.
to say, how much the crowd control meta is affecting them, and how much the damage and the IQ plays is affecting them. So we see that Panda is
Exactly.
already taking up his position, and there we have it a body slam, and
Uh-oh.
the Art of
Uh-oh.
Fury
Claude.
is there.
Uh-oh. There is the first blood coming out. Panda just doing panda things. And that is gonna be a rip for Claude. The vengeance did pop out, but to no avail. As we can see, a short fight on the Little Wanderer is gonna pursue. Ultimately, it's gonna be the Chip who actually takes away the Little Wanderer. Halishan, what do you think both the tanks, between the tanks, which tank is gonna fare better in the team fight? As we can see another action popping out, Alpha gets destroyed. Halishan, take it away.
And of course, yes, as you said, both the tanks are really great. Akai, who can disengage, who can engage and disengage very fast, who can help his team with lords. When there is a lord coming up, a turtle coming up, Akai can push away the hyper of the other team, make sure his teammate gives a retribution accurately
And
and
there
gets
we
another
have
kill.
it,
No
guys.
lord.
Khalid diving in to get a kill on Brass, but at the same time, Khalid also gets taken out. Chip comes to assist him and gets attacked by the Spear of Alpha, and there we have a Frosty Breeze. So not only Alpha, but also Chip gets taken out. So there's equal, what should I say,
It,
like an eye for an eye. Both the teams are having equal kills, and every time someone kills someone, they also make sure to get a kill instead.
it was like a brawl battle in the mid lane, guys. Nothing else to say about it. One after the other. Khalid
Every
uses his
side is
time to
also
time,
here.
picking out Zast. Akai is gonna run with 1 HP. The poor panda survives. As we are gonna see a easy turtle conversion coming out of the team fight.
I think
Miko
Panda is
and Halishan,
escaping
what do you
a
think?
lot of times. Like, Panda is really escaping 1 HP. Like, this is the third time I'm seeing him do that. So, yes, that is going good. He has yet to die yet. As well as, like, I think Mika is doing well as well because she's already flaunting a KD of
Chip
100
is
against
petrifying
Claude.
Mia. Mia is in danger. Alpha comes in to save, and there is gonna be the kill landing onto Mia. Alpha is trying to fight his way out, gets the chip, and it is gonna be disastrous. Khalid is gonna fall as well. The brawl coming out, blazing to it, popped up, killing spree by Aurora. Todd gets his kills as well. Aurora still fighting it on double kill. What a frozen glacier coming out. And we can
I
see
think
Bay
That was a
Esports
Aurora
great
not only
fight.
in
uses
well.
the
That
Spear
was
of
a great
Alpha,
fight
but
over
like,
there. We I'm so sorry to interrupt. Please go ahead, Miko.
yes, I think Alpha with the Spear of Alpha did really well. The initiate was good, but Aurora's Frigid Glacier disengaged and getting the kill. Also, she was really, really low. She did have a passive Pride of Ice, but she did survive with her passive intact. So I think this was a win for the blue team.
That it is, and all the gold from the gold lane has actually been brought down by Bay Esports, which signifies that the Claude is gonna be at a significant advantage when it comes to team fights. He has the BMI as well, so the mobility issue of the gold lane is also a problem coming out from the red team. As we are gonna be tuning in for another turtle fight, Halishan, what are your takes and what is the tank not doing well in both the teams to have this scenario?
So, Ruth, what I see here is blue team is doing really good. Their engages are really good. They have a Khalid who has been engaging so good, and they have been getting the kills out there. And yes, it can be an easy turtle once again for the blue team. Look at the goal difference. There is a 3,000 goal difference already, and Claude has his Demon Hunter already on him, and he is all set to get
Because
his
being used
next
all
item.
around, with its glacier being used, Khalid gets a kill, unstoppable by Aurora, blazing to it being poked out onto the blast, killing spree for squad. Poor Mia being stuck out in that second turret is gonna try to get an escape. As we can see, Bay Esports is dominating in this fashion right now. They are gonna go and just try to push the mid turret unless Gatut Kata has something to say about it. Although he is saying nothing right now, he is just gonna close his mouth and run away. As we can see, another turret falling into the mid lane for Bay Esports are taking the lead.
I think
Mika, what
since
do you
you were not
think?
closing your mouth, he just decided to do it himself.
Mm-hmm. Mika, what do you think? What is this Aurora doing so well in the team fights, which is leading to such good advantages for Bay Esports?
As I told before, like last time also I pointed out, and Aurora going with a complete damage will is not that wise because after buff and like the revamp, she is having a lot of DPS. So Aurora getting anti-heal like the glowing wand first. The ice wand is really good against Alpha and Gutter Thatcher. Also Mia, you
Okay,
might not feel
Panda.
so, but
Yeah, that is gonna be a brawl coming in. Monster kill from Aurora, double kill from the Mia, and that actually gets a slap. Claude actually gets into the face of the opponents, leading to Akai easily pinballing him into the turret, and that is a kill for Mia. But as we can see, Bay Esports have converted that kill into their advantage as 4 people go down and Bay Sports gets another turret out of it. So not only the engage but the re-engage of Bay Sports has to be commended as well. Take it away.
And oh my goodness, this Suyu, he's going into turrets, he's disrespecting the red team. He's going into the turrets, he's fighting out there, he got a double kill out there. And look at the damage output from Suyu. He has farmed, he has gained a lot of damage, he's already level 11. There is a retribution difference, and there is farm difference from both the teams. So yes, there is a 6k goal difference, and Suyu has already taken the next turtle
That
as well.
is in
What do
trouble.
you
He
think
has to
about
use
this
the
week?
ult. There is gonna be fights all around. Ultimates being used left and right and center. It is not gonna matter as godlike Aurora arrives to the scene, and it is gonna be a 3-for-none trade for Bay Esports. Todd takes out Zask as well, cleans up the house. Mia is being chased down by Chip, but Mia is gonna silently escape. If Chip doesn't have anything to say about it, he actually doesn't. That is gonna be yet another turret for Bay Esports. Miko, what do you think is going wrong on the part of Red Team right now?
the red team is already lagging with their farm a lot. Also, I think Akai needs to get his gears together because the heavy spin needs to be used for disengage instead of engaging right now because they're already at a disadvantage.
That is true, and Teal Volsung need to do it fast because they are losing a lot of gold in this situation. Almost a 10k goal lead for Bay Esports, while Volsung are railing in this situation. Halishan, what do you think there must be done to ensure that this competition is still alive for Volsung?
Right now, the only thing I can suggest here is they should play safer. They should make sure their Mia is farming because Mia can turn this around. We saw this the last match as well, how much damage the Mia had. So yes, they should let the Mia farm. They should be disengaging, not engaging right now. And look at that, we have Claude out there, and I think he's not gonna get the no. The Zask
Zask
has gone
actually
away.
saves
He came
himself.
and survived.
In that situation, Mia is gonna have a brawl in the mid lane. Legendary but to fall, and that is gonna be it. Once again, Bay Esports just proving out to be the better team in team fights for now. Nico, what do you think is going to happen in this match right now as we go for the first Lord in this match?
I think there were already a lot of uncontested totals, and Bay is doing really well with the objective. Not only 3 totals, but also the Lord. Also, Aurora is doing a really good job of initiating and disengaging whenever necessary. The Frigid Glacier and the Frosty Breeze, which is coming out from her. So it is gonna be really bad if she dies. So if the red team manages to take out Aurora, I think there is gonna be a major upset and they might have a chance to come back.
That is true.
It is
While
gonna
we
be
see,
really difficult out here, Miko. We do see
uh-oh.
Aurora is so good with her positioning. Take it away, Vince.
Look at that team fight going around. Kills falling left, right, and center. Akai trying to save the day for Mia doesn't actually make it in time. Mia gets shut down. Though Alpha gets a kill actually on Claude, but is gonna be forced to back away as he is left in a 2v5 situation defending the Lord. 2v4, I beg your pardon. It is again a 1v4 right now. Shut down on the Chip. It's a 1v3. The Lord is still alive, the first Lord, and there's only a Mia living to defend it. She is gonna be able to fend off the Lord, but I do believe that all the inhibitor turrets are gonna say bye bye to Team Volsung.
I think Gatot Kacha is no longer interested because Gatot
Yeah, he
Kacha
might
isn't
have
doing
had too
anything.
much.
So yeah, I think the red team is already having fallouts between themselves.
That is not gonna be nice for Team Wolfsung, as whenever your team is losing, you need to dig down deep and try to rectify and communicate. That is something which a lot of couples do not do in this situation, and that is why we see a lot of breakups. So, teams, please play it out and please communicate also to the couples. Halishin,
Yeah,
what do you think is gonna be the next situation? As Miko is gonna be reminded of her past traumas right now.
And guys, it is really disappointing to see Gatot Kacha backing down out here. You know, it is time to support their team, no matter how bad they are doing. You should be supporting. You are a part of a team. You should not back down out there. You should not give a hand to your team. You should respect the fact they have all come here to give a fight, even though they are about. It seems like they are losing. However, you should never back down. You should go ahead and give a fight. At least try that you can go ahead and win. This is really disappointing from Gatot Kachas, and that he's just standing here and there out there. He's not doing anything on the map. What do you think about this, Miko? What do you think about this route as well?
I think what happened was like Mia is having a substantial amount of damage right now, and Mia already was by CO, and she did have a lot of lifesteal, and she might have managed to get the kill, but Khalid was really supportive, and he ulted Mia with his Sandstorm Desert. So if Kacha was actually helping out, it might have been different. So yes, the red team really needs to get it together right now and maybe play together. And Nia might be able to do something, but if that's not the case, as I said, unless they manage to take care of Aurora and like play together, I don't think this is gonna be good for red team.
They also gotta watch out for Claude, as he has all the core items along with the Sea Halberd, which is gonna be a lot of pain. He could literally worst everyone down in this situation if he gets an opening. Fear of Alpha being used, he's trying to get away from the situation. Mega kill from Soyu. There's the chip, there's Aurora's closing Glacier, and it is gonna be game over for Team Volsung as Bay Esports Bengal take the lead and they are going to qualify for the next stages of this tournament.
Victory!
Any thoughts on this match, Miko and Halishin?
That was a really disappointing match, I must say. I was expecting a fight. At the beginning of the game, I said that I am rooting for the red team. But the Gatot Kacha, he was not helpful for his team at all. And look at others as well. Akai, instead of disengaging when his team was doing bad, he kept on engaging. They kept on dying. Such carelessness from the tank as well. Instead of helping their marksman, he's going out fighting and dying out there. So that was a disappointing performance from the red team. I would expect them to come back better in the in the next tournaments, upcoming tournaments. And what is your take from this, Meek?
I think you have already summed it up pretty well. Yes, I do feel that Akai needed to focus more on disengaging and making sure that their team was getting farmed because already they were lagging behind. So yes, Mia did have some amount of substantial damage, but she did not get the support. So it's not just Akai making some bad decisions, but it was also Gatat Kacha being like unhelpful. So I think that was a really sad fate for them. But at the same time, yes, the win goes to Bay Esports. So yes, guys, we will be seeing them back again at the round two. So tune in and we'll be back with much more exciting matches after a short break.
We'll be back in just a few minutes. See you guys very soon. MVP of the match goes to Aurora from Bay Sports, Somanch, and we'll be back soon. See ya!
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end, no, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. Here's to the ones who let shine through the rain, the ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we set it sail, and all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end, no, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. Here's to the ones who let shine through the rain, the ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we set it sail, and all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them.
Alright, guys, we are back to Crown Championship 2024, Day 7, and this is gonna be the third last match of the
Who said
evening.
there are no
We are
shortcuts
gonna
in life?
see
Team
I
both the
literally
teams
invented
into the
partying.
draft phase. It is Team Crusaders versus Team Blizzards. Harlation, what do you think about these team names and the bands which are coming in? Any predictions?
Yes, these are cool team names, and yes, we have the chip ban already, which has been a constant one. Yes, it was not there in the last match.
Son,
However,
believe me
yes,
when
we
I
do
give the
have it
word.
here.
team
We
is
have Khalid
banned.
coming in. I'm expecting a Soyu ban now, or Phobius, and it can be an Aurora ban as well.
Butterfly is born by the
Okay,
That
so
team
wish,
we
is
have
banned.
Jushin
guided
out
by
here.
lantern's light.
What do you think would be the next ban, Roots?
That is true,
True
and
overall shows me to
I
view
was
as a
actually
shadow of
predicting the
things
Soyu
beneath
being
this
banned,
world.
and the next ban should be on the Ling if assassins are properly
Always
being
on the
taken
way.
away. The
Your
Matilda comes
team
out
is
though,
banning.
which is also a really good ban because the Matilda has so much of potential to relocate people all over the map. I would not be surprised if something like a Louis or anything like the Ling is picked up. Matilda is pretty hard to counter as well. As we can see, the chip has already been banned. As the last game
I am not
suggested,
the
it
only
is
one
a very
bound by
phenomenal
these
Your
tank to be
team is
played.
chains.
picking.
Phobius being outrightly banned. So, as we go into the first pick, Halishan, what do you think is going to be the first pick?
We have Snow White open, Aurora, we have Gatotkacha open, we have Minister open. So yes, it can be any of those picks. However, it can be a link or anything as such, a hyper pick as well, so that it does not get banned out later.
That is true. As we are still waiting for the first pick, I think Team Crusaders are giving it a lot of thought as to how they are going to draft. Some of these teams actually have
Only
dedicated
love
coaches and
and
stuff
light
Your
who are
team
actually
is
managing
banned.
it up. That being said, a first pick Sicilian is really interesting as he is not only in the meta but also doing really well. That also tells us that the main damage dealer might be the mid lane coming
As
out from Team
fleeting as a
Crusaders. As we
snowflake's
see an
breath,
Aurora
as
being picked up, we
timeless as a
already saw what
glacier's
an
heart.
impact a good Aurora player can have. Halishan, would you like that scary Aurora to be in your opponent?
Definitely
Your
not. But
team is
however, if
picking.
she is there, I would make sure that I give her a tough fight. And we have Totkacha coming in and a lot of damage output here. We have Aurora, which we have seen in the last match. A lot of damage. She got a legendary out there, a lot of kills. And now we have Sicilian as well. Sicilian has a lot of damage. And once we move into the late game, he is insane. He is a maniac out there. He can get kills right, left, and front. So also we have expert picked out there, and I think an alpha is coming out here, or maybe a Hayabusa for a hyper.
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
Oh, it
Your
is
team
actually the
is
Hayabusa and not the Link. I'm kind of surprised because many people prefer the Link over the Hayabusa, but it is actually a Hayabusa coming in. Maybe the player is having a comfort pick over the Hayabusa and can show us some of the great Hayabusa plays as the Kairi does sometimes.
Sir, what's your
We are
command?
gonna see a
your
fanny
team
pick
is
actually
banned.
straight into the draft. It is not even the second banning phase, and we see a fanny. Typically, we will see something somewhat of a counter ban being made so that the fanny can play effectively. And there's also a chance for Team Crusaders to ban out and help themselves against this fanny pick. What do you
And
think is a
here
proper
is
counter to fanny?
Your team is
I
Yeah,
did
banned.
say right. And
yeah,
also,
we
I
did.
will be expecting a Mincithor ban from their end as well. If it's not taken right away, I'm expecting a Mincithor ban. And look at the confidence from Team Blizzards. Look at that. They have taken Fanny. He is like Liam is saying that he is
It is
not
in
scared of
despair that I
anyone. Let
see
it
the
be
fondest
Hayabusa, let it be
hopes.
Sicilian, and let them take whatever they want. I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and kill them all and make my team win. Such confidence from their end. What do you think about this, Roots? Will this confidence make them win?
This might be a conference which can lead them to victory, or it might be a conference which might sink this ship. So far, we see a Nathan and a Moskov ban. So yeah, Fanny is actually trying to ban out all the things which can cause harm to her. And here's the issue with banning out the counters for Fanny for Team Crusaders. If you ban something for the Fanny, it is also an issue for the Hayabusa as well. So they have to be careful enough so that they can actually pick something which can counter the Fanny and not harm Hayabusa in any such way. Any other picks which you would suggest in this situation, Halison?
And the picks that I can suggest is there is Minthar still out there. Minthar can be picked out here. Chao is there, but however, I don't think so. They will be picking Chao. Yes, it can be picked as a roam though. He can be picked as roam. Minthar can be picked as roam. So yes, there is Franco as well. And yes, these are great picks against Fanny. However, we are not just seeing Fanny out there. There are other heroes as well. So they need to look into that as well. They need to make sure that they need to counter the other heroes, Gatot Kachas, Snow White, and we have Melissa coming in. So yes, they need to look around on that as well.
That is true, and we can see a Claude being picked up. Claude can somewhat counteract with the Fanny, as he has the BMI to actually avoid Fanny. And the Melissa is gonna be also a sustaining factor, a good factor in this game, as he can actually avoid the Hayabusa in some situations. The Hylos pick can be really questionable here, suggesting that, especially if they actually have so much of crowd control on the part of Team Blizzards. So let's be really wary of this pick. Oh, they are thinking of a switch? Oh no, they just juked us, and it is still a it is still a high loss pick coming up from Team Crusaders, as Blizzards are gonna go on to the last pick of their draft.
And Roots, I do doubt this Hylos pick. It could have been a Diggy. They were showing Diggy. Diggy would have been so interesting out here, right? He could have used his second skill to stun Fanny. He could have used his ult to save themselves from Aurora or their Katotkacha. And we have Johnson coming in the writer. He's gonna make sure he's pumped into their higher or their Sicilian or their Claude to get them out as soon as possible. And also, we have Hayabusa, which can be a really lethal pick out here. Hayabusa is really good at stealing buffs, stealing turtles or lords. So yes, and both of them, not just Hayabusa, Fanny as well. She is a really good stealer of buffs, turtles, or lords. So it's gonna be a great match at the Land of Dawn. What do you guys think? Who is gonna win this match? Who are you guys supporting? And Roots, what do you think? According to this draft, who is gonna win this match?
Well, I would not like to be against the draft that Team Blizzard just did right now. I'm getting flashbacks of good Johnson players who can be really unpredictable. Think about that. If a Johnson connects with you and then there's the Aurora inside him to follow it up, as well as there's going to be a Fanny who can just fly out of nowhere to kill you, and then there's Gatrut Kacha with his ulti who can jump on you. So it is really going to be a stressful situation for Team Crusaders, as this is not really what we planned. This is not really a helpful or healthy draft for them. Not a lot of defense, only the Hylos who can take the hits of Johnson. But let's see how it works out. They do have a lot of escape skills as well on their part. As we go into the Land of Dawn, and we can see the Johnson is supporting Melissa. Claude doesn't have much support. Which party do you think is going to have the first blood in this situation, Halishan?
It can be the blue. It can be the red team having a kill on Claude because Johnson is already zoning on the Claude. And yes, Roots, why are you trying to scare the blue team already with by telling them the combos of the Totkata Johnson and the Fanny? If any of them are listening to this, they are gonna cry already. And
They
and
definitely
also,
are. And please go ahead.
yes, we have a fight coming in out there. And yes, they have both backed down. There were no kills out there. We have Hylos zoning in, and we
Out
have
of nowhere,
others.
yeah, out of nowhere, Ghato just gets the first blood, and that is gonna be a good one because this is gonna be advantageous for the EXP laner. Hayabusa on the bottom lane uses the quad shadow. Fanny going for the cutthroat into the Claude and actually gets him with the retribution. Hayabusa using the shadow kill, not connecting as well. Johnson is just gonna escape, and Haya is gonna escape with low HP. Both the assassins of both the teams escaping with low HPs. Aurora actually trying to predict Hayabusa but fails to do so. So that is gonna be not surely an advantage for both the teams. But Fanny, as we can see, is already on the turtle trying to steal it before Hayabusa can make it in time. Aya and both the assassins actually do not have any blue buffs left. So it is gonna be rather a tricky situation. Hayabusa couldn't use his quad shadow as he was frozen by Aurora. Alishan, what do you think is going to be the situation as both the offlaners weren't quite helpful in that situation? Which offlaner can do better in that little fight?
Yes, if Borg was there, he could have used his ult, he could have used his ult on the turtle and could have got the turtle out there. And earlier, the fight that we had out there in the bottom, we did see Fanny taking a kill on the Claude. But however, I did not see the same Hayabusa. Hayabusa was trying to attack Johnson. What do you think, Ruth? Is this a good way to go ahead with the fights and trying to engage on Johnson, their tank,
Look at the
instead of
Fanny
going for
silently
Melissa or
stealing.
their Aurora?
Look at the Fanny silently stealing the red buff off the Hayabusa, and that is gonna be a convergence on the Claude. Vengeance and BMI, as well as the ult, is being used. Claude saves himself, and that is gonna be a recall from the Fanny. Although she has done her part, they are being really a menace into the jungle of Crusaders, and Team Blizzards are having a great moment out there on the field. We can see, yes, we did see the first turtle being taken by Team Blizzard, and yes, the last insanity by Bog could have been a great steal for the turtle, but it was not to be so. As I can see in the early game though, Aurora is providing a lot of coverage, a lot of CC as well as damage, and Sicilian not being able to contribute much. As we can see, a Fanny and the Johnson is riding onto the van. The van is going to the top lane. Is it gonna connect? They do not see Xbox just yet. They are gonna be coming out for the second round. As we can see, Hylos is already there. They are trying to scar the blue buff. Fanny goes on to the Sicilian. Sicilian being forced to use to bat swing, and that is gonna be a shadow kill. Sicilian dies. Shadow kill for the Hayabusa. Does not connect yet again. Hayabusa has 0 kills till now. Bog is gonna get away with a slither of HP left. Halos is trying to fend away and trying to get the opponents out of the jungle where they do not belong. Hayabusa still trying to get a kill, but he will again be not sufficiently enough to. Fanny is yet again gonna steal the red buff. This is turning out into a bad scenario as Fanny is gaining a lot more jungle than Hayabusa.
And oh my goodness, look at this Johnson. He is so good. He chased down their Sicilian and made sure he got the kill on the Sicilian. And now it would be a free turtle for
the
the
Hylos.
Fanny.
Glorious pathway did not help Hylos at all. As we can see, another turtle steal situation. Fanny is easily gonna get ahead of that, as she is actually a level ahead of Hayabusa at this situation. That is why the jungle matters a lot, guys. So Hayabusa on top doesn't have any kills. Fanny having 2. That is definitely a jungle gap which is occurring at this moment.
And as you did say, Roots, at the beginning of the match, that the drop of the blue team does not look very good with the high lows and no sustain in the team except from high lows. And look at that. Fanny with such a fast kill on the floor. That was insane. We did not even see it. She was lightning fast out there. She is good. And what do you have to say about this?
Fanny just flies over, gets the kill of Claude, and gets back. That tells us that the Fanny is really an experienced player. Fanny is arguably one of the hardest assassins or the heroes to control in this game. And this guy is just showing off that he has paid that much hard work to make it work. As we can see that for the goal difference, Team Blizzard has a 2k goal advantage. Mega kill for the fan. It takes out Sicilian as well. That is turning out to be a slugfest as Fanny proceeds to even hijack the blue buff for the Hayabusa. Poor Hayabusa trying to steal. He gets frozen down though and stunned. Can he get the buff? He actually does. The Blazing Duet connects shut down on the Fanny. And that is gonna be it. Johnson falls at the hands of Last Insanity of Xbog, and this is gonna be a situation where Hylos is supposedly gonna escape. On the right,
And look at that.
as you
Claude
see,
coming in from the for the save.
yeah,
Claude coming in
and as we can see,
he did save the buff, he did kill the Fanny as well. That was great damage output with Claude using his
and
bandits.
speaking of that, Fanny just gets a revenge. Speaking of that, Fanny just gets a revenge on Bog and is gonna be on the position, in the position to seal the buff. Johnson and Aurora take out Hayabusa in one shot, and sure enough, this is gonna be another turtle in the favor of Team Blizzards, as Team Crusaders are in a very negative goal lead right now for the situation to take a better existence. What do you think, Halishan? Is Hylos a good pick in this situation?
It definitely was not such a great pick out here. With Hylos being a sustainable tank, however, yes, if he goes on to try to stun their Melissa, she can use her ult, she can escape. Fanny, she is pretty fast. It's really difficult to stun Fanny here and there in the team fights. So yes, they should have been much more considerable with their bans out there.
And
And
yet
Fanny
again, the cutthroat connect. Sicilian is down. Fanny is going for a double kill. This is turning out to be such a bad situation for Team Crusaders, as the Crusade journey has been shortened. Last Insanity being popped, finds no one home. This is gonna be Melissa as well. The closing duet coming out from Claude. Claude is gonna get one, gets the two. He's gonna be fighting it off with Aurora. Yeah, trying to get a third. Fanny interrupts. Fanny is actually gonna get the kill. PMI's out. What's the outplay from Claude? Fanny, Fanny is not gonna be able to make it. What a play from Claude. NG, give it up. That was a really nice play to beat the Fanny. Not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row. There we need the things which are coming out from Team Crusaders. We need the outplays. We need the high level thinking, high IQ. As Hayabusa is trying to find a Fanny, is not going to find it. The victim becomes the killer, and we see Hayabusa dying in the hands of Fanny as Johnson looks out for another prey in the night.
And look at that. That was such a nice juke by Claude. He escaped Fanny. That was 999 IQ play from Claude. Fanny was not able to get that kill out there. She must be really disappointed for that. What do you think? Will they be able to make it back for the fight?
It's nightmare.
Using
It's
their
nightmare,
Claude.
Halishan. As we can see, Claude getting shut down just by the tankiness of the Johnson as well as the connection of his skill, of his ultimate. Fanny's gonna escape 1 HP. Fanny looks really obstinate on taking the buffs of Hayabusa. And right now, Team Crusaders have understood the tactic of Fanny and are trying to convert that into their advantage. Fanny comes back with half HP, is gonna be forced to get back again. It seems like Fanny is not getting enough action. She just wants more and more of it. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, Miku. Welcome, Shane. How are you guys having a wonderful evening this night? As we can see, another fight is gonna erupt as the Lord is spawning into the land of dawn. There's a Melissa who is actually in a high gold advantage right now, has the highest gold in the lobby. Once she unlocks her possibilities, this is gonna be really dangerous for Team Crusaders. Johnson still looking for a kill. Maybe will find Sicilian. No, he doesn't. That is gonna be a reply that Sicilian has to escape. Unstoppable once again for the Fanny as he jumps into the backline. Killing spree for Aurora. Yet again, Halishan, what is your take on this situation? Can Crusaders do anything to rectify this?
Dude, that was insane. This Fanny is flying out there. She is not a walking Fanny. She is a flying Fanny. She's flying here and there. She's getting kills on the Claude. And Claude was the only one doing good as of now. And they got that Claude as well. And now she took the Lord as well. They have the Lord on their hand. So it does not seem really good on their end. I would expect them to go ahead and try to play safe. Blue team should play safer now.
Hayabusa.
They have a Sicilian, they have a Claude, they can turn this around.
Yeah, Hayabusa is cheekily trying to turn the turret's advantage in their favor. He's trying to split push. As we see the Lord marching down the mid lane, Garut Kacha is actually gonna ult. Melissa's second skill catching them all. What's the skill for Fanny? That is not a very good team fight you would want for a defense of Lord. Luckily, the Lord is really low HP. Xbox might be able to take it out. But look at the base. Look at its HP. Xbox fails as Team Blizzard gets the victory, proceeds to the next round. Team Crusaders have the win handed to them, have the loss actually handed to them. This is gonna be what a game this has been, Alishan. What a dominance.
It was a really fast match. It was a completely one-sided match. Panic took it all away with a 10-1-3. Look at that KDA roots. She has done so great. She has, however, even though she does have a 21% damage, we cannot neglect the Aurora with 24% damage out there. She was there with the team, she was helping them. And yes, it was really disappointing once again. We have seen this match to be a very disappointing one. The draft did not make sense out there. And then, yes, they could have played safe. They had a Sicilian. They should have played safer in the turrets. They could have made sure they get some gold. They can go ahead, farm, and get some kills. But no, their Hayabusa was not there in the fight when there was a lot coming in, and they went down for a defeat out there. That was a disappointing match, I would say. What do you have to say about it?
Yes, the Fanny getting constant skills on the backline, getting Claude and Sicilian all the time, not letting Hayabusa farm, stealing all his buffs. Johnson and Aurora creating pressure. That was it. With Sicilian not being able to do much early game, not much of a rotation, only a 20% teamfight participation. Hayabusa failing to secure even one kill in the early game, all resulted in a very bad outcome for Team Crusaders as Team Blizzard showed that they had made all the right decisions and they actually got the victory in this matchup. Halishan,
And
I
I
think that was a great match. What do you have any ending thoughts on this?
I am really excited to see the upcoming matches. I'm really excited to see this Fanny because the matches will be much more tougher. There will be much better teams in the opponents, and there would be a much better draft. This team, the red team out here, Sicilian and others, they were not able to make up the draft such a good one that they can counter Fanny. So I am expecting good counters in the future, and let's see if they would be picking Fanny in the future and taking down other teams. Such an exciting play from Fanny, and yes, we're hoping to see much more plays, much more good games in the future. Any last words from you,
Definitely.
Reese?
I think that is it. You pretty much summed it up. That is the matchup. Emphatic win for Team Blizzards as we will see them in the next round. And we will see you guys in a few minutes as we get rounded up for the last match of the night. Please do not go anywhere. Join us in the stream as we enjoy the last match. We'll see you just in a little bit. See ya.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. Here's to the ones who let shine through the rain, the ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we're setting sail, and all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end, no they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun.
All right, guys, welcome back into the second last match, the penultimate match of Crown Championship 2024. It is gonna be Team Gosu Mizo versus Dreamville.
What's your command?
Halation, do you see that fanny ban coming up? First off,
They must have seen the match, the previous match, and they are really scared of that Fanny, I guess. So they have already banned Fanny.
mm-hmm,
And
that is true.
I think that,
I am not
and
the
now
only
again,
one
we will
bound
be
by
seeing
these
some common
chains.
bans, I think. Suyu, Jushin, and Chip, Khalid. So,
I predict
yes,
this.
now I am
I
kind of
predict there's
bored of
gonna be a
these
link
bans
ban.
now.
I predict there's gonna be a link ban. As we can see, Zenkant Ling is in the opponent. And I think these two teams are looking pretty confident and pretty
Welcome to my
well played.
castle,
Team is
my
banned.
The
from
Grog ban is a really
Always on
uncommon
the
one.
way.
As you say, Harlishan, you were bored of those bans. Now we see the new ban.
Absolutely, we have Matilda,
Sand
we have
rises when I give the
Rock.
word.
Yes, nice bands. I want to see something interesting now. Let's pick something which is in the meta, right? Let's so you come in. Let Jushin come in. We'll get to see something interesting out here. I have not
Mhm.
seen them in such a long time. I want to see those heroes as well. It's only heroes like Gatot Kacha and heroes like Chip or Sicilian being picked. I want to see Suyu. I want to see Jushin. She has been banned every match. I haven't seen her in this tournament.
That is true. The chip is being banned, and as you wish, Talishin, the Soyu as well as Yushin are open. Which one do you think is going to be picked first?
I am expecting a Jushin. Oh no, they have Carmela out there.
I am
The
vengeance
This
Carmilla
is
inside.
pick shows that they are looking for a team fight competition. The Moskov coming out is also a surprise. As we can see, so many good
The
pickouts are
immortal one
there.
shows me
They're
to
choosing
vanquish the
Carmilla and
shadows
Moskov.
that plague this
Thankfully, we
world.
see you coming in, and we are gonna see a reply from Team Gosu Mizos. We have Team Gosu in the house, guys.
I am the priestess of primal
and
lightning,
once
the
again
hunter of
Gosu
all the
Mizo
evil gods.
before GTA 6. What do you have to say about this, guys?
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
That is true. Team Gosu, will we see some good players like Gosu Hoon, or we will see some good MM users like the god of MMs, Gosu General, which we used to see in our childhood. What shall we see? For now, we see the Edith pick being picked up. So both the teams looking pretty confident. The picks are good. Both the teams going for an assassin jungle.
Muscle of
The
iron.
Gatut Kacha coming in, not a
Bones of
surprise.
steel.
Who battles better, the Edith or the Gatut Kacha in the EXP lane, Alishin?
I would say Edith can definitely dominate Gatot Kacha because she can stay way far from Gatot Kacha. And also, Edith's damage comes from her defense items. So she will be taking defense items. So she can take
Hope will find a
Oracle,
way,
she can take
even when all is forlorn.
items like Athena Shield. So she will be saved from Gatot Kacha. And here, I am expecting a Valentina ban because Carmelo being there, they should definitely ban Valentina to make sure that
Butterflies
Carmela's
born
ult
by thy
is not being
wish,
stolen out
guided
here.
by
Don't you
lantern's
think
light.
Valentina would be an awesome pick out here for
Exactly.
the red team?
We have seen previously in the tournaments that a Carmela and a Novaria pick has been really a Valentina and a Novaria pick has been really very good. Especially if the Carmela's
To
team
me,
takes the
the fight
Novaria,
is
it
all
is
that
gonna be
matters.
a free HP low situation for their opponents. A Valentina can actually steal the Carmela's ult and make it a Uno reverse situation where the Carmela's Team Gosu, has to actually run away from the situation rather than taking the fight after her ult. We see a 1-1 ban and a Vexana ban. What do you think, Halishan? Are these bans unpredictable enough for you?
They definitely are. And yes, the red team does know there is Team Gosu in the enemy, so they are expecting a good MM. You know how Gosu General plays 1-1 and he makes enemy
My
cry.
mission is
So
to
yes,
protect
maybe that is
lives.
their strategy. But yes, these are really uncommon bans that we are seeing here. And once again, I am expecting a Valentina pick. Hope they have a good mage player out there who can pick heroes like that. But at the same time, there can be other picks to counter out here. Hayabusa can be countered by Milsithar out here in the AXP lane. So maybe this Gatotkacha is going as a roam, then they can take a Milsithar out there. What do you think about this?
That is true. I mean, Sitar can be really good against the Hayabusa in this situation. The Gatut, however, looks to be settled for the mid lane. Let's hope that does change. And we can see for the blue team that Team Gosu has actually taken a Mia. As we know that Gosu General actually prefers the classic MMs. So a Mia pick can be really, really like thrilling and exciting in this situation. Let's hope that stays this way. and we are gonna see the
Mia
last
is
mage
the
being pulled off.
OG hero out there. She has
Exactly.
so much damage in her ultimate.
Mm-hmm. She has a lot of damage, and she's the trademark mascot of MLBB or Mobile Legends, isn't she? So a Louis will
Where
make
there
things
is
really
light,
interesting.
there are
Of the
also
Louis ult
shadows.
into the Edith, that is gonna be something very dangerous for Team Dreamville in this situation. We have to see how it pans out, and as well the pick. These
So
guys
yes,
are
these are
actually
the
really
very big
surprising
changes.
us. That is true.
Let them play the
I
hero.
agree with you, Roots.
I will
They
be the
definitely
truth
are
this world
surprising, right?
desperately needs.
Their bands, they were very uncommon, interesting bands, interesting picks. And I want to see an interesting match as well. What do you guys say about this? Which team are you supporting? Comment down below. Let us know. Which team are you guys supporting? And looking at the draft, which team do you think will be winning out here? Such great skins, such great plays we would get to see out here. And stay tuned to the Land of Dawn.
Yes, such great skins. Yes, it is a part of our tournament lobby, guys. Once you join into the tournament lobby, you are free to pick whatever skins ML has released till now, and that is gonna be really good for you, really fun for you to play. Not just that it is a tournament, but it is a fun tournament to play with your friends as well. Seeing you guys, your own team and your friends playing live streamed on our channel, Rouge Official. Please give it a thumbs up, a like, share, and subscribe as we are tuning in into the penultimate match, loading in to the land of Dawn. Are we? As we see a Yuzong, a Moskov, Gatot Kacha, these kind of picks, which are going to be really interesting against a Edith and a Hayabusa Mia pick. Mainly, the game changers can be the Soyu as well as the Louis Carmilla combo. What do you think,
5
Halishan? Who
seconds
is
till
going to
the
come
enemy
up
reaches
come
the
out on top
battlefield.
in
Smash
the
them!
early game?
All troops
Yes,
deployed!
in the early game, we have seen Aurora being so lethal. And you know what's the damage output of Yu Jong in the early game? And at the same time, on the blue team, we have Louis with high damage in the early game, and Carmilla who can stun the enemy at the very beginning and secure a kill out there. So both sides have an upper hand as of now. I'm expecting first blood from the red team because they have Aurora and Yuzhong out there. Who are you expecting the first blood from, Roots?
Well, the first blood can be really unpredictable at times, as we have seen throughout the tournament. But as we can see that there is a Hayabusa and a Soyu in either of the teams. While the Hayabusa can get a kill as soon as you get level 4, Soyu needs somewhat of a setup to get that kill, although he has a lot of damage. So both the teams, both the junglers are mirroring themselves into the goal lane, typically so. Here is going to be Soyu coming out into the front line. Gonna trap Hayabusa. He actually predicted Hayabusa would be in that bush. That's a good prediction. Hayabusa comes in back. Was that was that a mistake? As Gatut Kacha instantly stuns him, and Soyu gets the kill. The actually Gatut Kacha gets the kill, but Soyu gets the damage off onto him as soon as he's done. Gatut Kacha getting another stun onto the Mia. Mia has no ultimate to avoid that CC. Mia's actually gonna get a kill off of it because Gatutkacha just stayed too much into her turret. Aurora is in with the flicker, gets the kill on Mia. Both the teams playing it out so well. That is gonna be the start of the first turtle, and already we can see kills left, right, and center as there's an Edith being taken out with the friendship of Hayabusa and the EXP laner. Actually, the XP, Hayabusa's EXP laner falls, and so he takes him down as well. So much of action being taken out, guys. The Lord is going to be actually be taken by Soyu's team as he steals the Hayabusa's ultimate as well. So yes,
And
Team
look at
Dreamville
this,
are
Roots.
actually playing it well. Mhm.
We are only 2 minutes into the match, and there are 5 kills. There were such good kills out there, back and forth at the very beginning. Hayabusa made such a mistake. He did see enemy coming out there, Soyu and Gatotkacha. He went back to go ahead and die out there. And Hayabusa has been slain already twice, which is such a drawback for the blue team. So yes, I,
That is
I
true.
want Hayabusa to play a little safer here, get a build out there, get some kills on the enemy marksmen. That is their Moskov. And we get to see
Yes.
a great gameplay here, a good team fight for
Look
both
at
the
that.
teams.
Look at that in the bottom lane. Soyu is gonna again target Hayabusa, forcing him to use the quad shadow and return back. As we can see, a four-man setup for Team Dreamville to get at least the Mia out of that situation. Louis forced to use his ult will not actually be able to do anything about that ult, but will actually be killed off by Soyu as well as Aurora. Frozen Glacier being used. That is a kill actually for Mia, as Gatutkacha is once again very excited to jump into the turret and die. Killing spree for Soyu as he was waiting for Hayabusa to just get back, and he is gonna have a fun time with him. Zong is in the mid lane, Petrify used, his first kill knockup used, Louis being forced to use her flicker away, and that is going to be a reverse as Edith gets the kill of the Zong. So much of action already. Soyu is already fiddling with the blue buff of the Hayabusa. Hayabusa jumps in. Garmina's ult being used. The links are connected, but that is not going to do much damage as both the mages are actually not very comfortable in that team fight. They are going to retreat just for now.
This is insane, Root. Look at that. Engaged from their Katot Kacha. He is not scared of anyone. He's going into the turrets. He just wants his team to get kills. He is a
Exactly.
selfless tank out there.
Oh,
You know,
oh,
there are
the
tanks
chicken.
who are very scared to go on out there. And look at
Exactly.
that. We are having another fight out here.
Easy turtle for Soyu. Zong is gonna zone them away with his dragon, not finding anyone as everybody's on a retreat. Team Gosu Mizo has had their lesson being learned. And yes, Halishin, that tank is everybody's favorite, who loves to jump into the turret, who doesn't care if he gets killed, just to serve his team. And that is exactly what's happening for Dreamville. As we see a brawl taking down first place, Gatot using his stunts perfectly. Louis is trying to save the day. Is he being able to? As we can see, Carmilla is low as well as the Louis. Both of them 1-1 HP. There is a Soyu, there is a Gatot, and it is gonna be a cleanup as Hayabusa tries to take down Gatot. Succeeds to do so, but it is gonna be an easy turret for Team Dreamville as Team Gosu Mizo are having a really bad moment right now. Gosu are facing an opponent which is working like the BTK lineup, who are actually very against the Gosu. As you can see, Soryu trying to force and trying to chase them down. Louis trying to fend them off, trying to zone them out. Hayabusa will not survive the passive of the Zong, and that is it. Hayabusa in both the games is having such a terrible situation. Edith actually escapes 1 HP. That is insane, guys. Dreamville having a really good moment, 6k goal lead. The mid turret is about to fall as well. The top turret is gonna be next. And this is gonna be another kill for Dreamville. Song takes out the back line. The front line is gone as well. There goes the Hyper. There's the Mia with her stunts. Can she get a kill? She gets one. Can she get two? Three people on her. That is not gonna work out in her favor as she dies in the injury of the battle.
And Roots,
Holy
this
shit.
was this is such a dominative play by the red team. They are taking down turrets, they are taking down enemies, and that Gato Kacha jumping in from here and there. Look at him, getting kills out there. He already has 4 kills and 5 assists. Look at that. He got a kill on Mia solo without any help out there. So I think this Gato Kacha is doing great engages. At the same time, they have the Yu Jong who is taking the back line, and now they got a free turtle once again. Such a great play by the red team, expecting a good comeback now from the blue team. What do you have to say about this, Rui?
That is true. Carmilla is trying to get them off. She does that with her ult and the Louis support. Hayabusa is gonna pop out of that situation as they need to retreat now. Edith is gonna open her ult into a bad situation, gets killed off. So every kill that they get, they are actually also losing and trading off their own members. That is gonna be a bad situation in the late game. As you see, Soyu jumping in to take out Hayabusa yet again. Who is the better hyper of them both? Right now, it is Soyu. Soyu getting a double kill. Can he get a triple? Carmilla is one tanky unit to take out, but he actually manages to get a triple kill. That Soyu player's Ren Cantling is actually a really good jungler. He's showing it off for his team. Mia is going to get into the backline, is actually trying to get Soyu. 1 HP Soyu is alive. Halation, take it away.
And so you retreat back, and he is alive. That would give them such an advantage. If they would have lost Soyu or that would have given so much gold to the blue team. Mia should have chased him and got that kill out there. She should have used her ult to get that kill. And look at that form difference. It's just 8 minutes into the match, and it's about 10k farm difference, and Mia is down once again. She should be playing safe over here, but however, she is going down again and again. She is already dead 5 times. She has been slain. So yes, it's not looking good for the blue team. They should be playing safe. They should go ahead for a comeback out here, and yes,
Zong,
go ahead and take it away.
Zong into the ult doesn't have the petrify, it seems, as it would have been even a bad counter, and that he doesn't even need it as there's a double kill. The Spear of Vengeance used by Moskov. That is gonna be a wipe out for Team Drinville as they are just gonna end it with 1 minion execution for Gatut Kata. He really doesn't care about his deaths, does he?
And look at that. That is so disrespectful. They went out there in their fountain to go ahead and die and disrespecting the blue team. They showed them that we have dominated you since the beginning of the match and you could not do anything. And also, Roots, I would like to say I am disappointed by the last 3 matches. They have been completely one-sided. And yes, not to neglect, it was the red team that took away all 3 matches, the last 3 matches. And yes, what
That
do you
is
have to
true.
say about this, Roots?
And in both of the last two matches, we see a Hayabusa pick not turning out pretty great as he is constantly invaded. Is this the Indian ML meta where you get constantly invaded if you are an assassin such as Lance or Hayabusa who doesn't have the early game skill or the powers to kill off multiple enemies? So in this regards, I think the Soyu should have been banned by Team Gosu Mezzo. They failed to do so. The wonderful plays by Gatutkata early game, the wonderful support, the wonderful taunts meant everything to Team Dreamville as they secured the victory. The jungler, their main jungler, was really good, and Moscow following it up with zero deaths is another factor which promoted them to the win. MVP was the Moscow, but as his name says, Zabardast was the gameplay by Team Dreamville. As we will see you guys into the ultimate match of the night. Halation, any last words for you?
Absolutely. We did talk about Haya not being so useful in this game, but at the same time, look at this. Look at the Moscow. He has given so much current damage. He has given damage to the enemies as well. Suyu giving 32% damage to the enemies. That is insane. He took away the early game, and there is Gatut Kacha taking 37% damage from the enemy. Look at that. Taking 37% damage from the enemy is not a joke. Taking all the damage alone from the team. So it was a great match. Team Red, I'm sorry. They did so good, and they took the match one-sided, and they won it. Roots, you can bid farewell for this match now, and ask
Yes,
our
this
subscribers to come back
that
again
is
and
gonna
watch us
be
live.
end for this game. We will be back just in a moment as players are queuing in already for the second match. Just a few minutes, guys. We'll be back soon. See you.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. Here's to the ones who let shine through the rain, the ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we're setting sail. And all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun.
Welcome back, guys, into the ultimate match of today's showdown, the Championship 2024. In the caster's desk, it's Roots Official and Halation. We are going to see an emphatic match between MMT Manma Touch versus RX Blaze. Manma Touch, that seems such a good tune to it, doesn't it, Halation?
That's a hilarious name. Look at the first player out there. Hululululu. What that name? They have crazy names. They have crazy name of their team, and I'm looking forward to a crazy match out there. And we already have a Suyu ban and a Link ban, which was much expected out here. Expecting a Jushin or a Phobius or Chip or a Khalid ban out here. What do you say, Roots, about this?
That is true, as well as we cannot count out the offlaners just yet. We can also see a Gertrude Kacha ban after the likes of what we saw in the last match. Beleric ban actually comes out. That is another tank, which is dreadful. The Beleric ban actually shows that the RX team might be aiming in for a very good gold laner, which might be countered by the Beleric. So let's just see that. That is another Gertrude Kacha ban as well. So I'm 2 for 2 in the draft section.
And Baleric is a nightmare for laners, especially for heroes like Mia, Claude, and Irithil, and other marksmen like Melissa. So it can be a disaster for all this marksmen. So it is a good ban out there. I am expecting a Claude or a Mia out here on the blue team.
It is so. And we see a Khalid ban coming out, rightly so. Khalid can be so dangerous in the opponent team as we are going for the last ban of the night. Halifin, any predictions?
Expecting a Phobius ban out here because Khalid has already been
Yeah,
banned and Ling is already banned. So I'm expecting a Phobius ban out here. They
yeah.
might take Phobius as a EXP laner because EXP like Khalid and Gatot Kacha are already out. So yes, it can be one of the options.
I'm surprised the Ruby isn't being picked just as often as we saw in the first day. It is really an evolution as we see a Dawn getting banned instead. The meta just keeps changing in the land of Dawn of India. As we can see one after the other, we are getting surprised by their picks
I
and
am the
bans.
priestess of
Aegis
powerful
being
lightning,
picked is
the
not much of
hunter
a
of all
surprise.
the evil gods.
And Roots, what do you say? Is Yuzhong a good ban out here? I do not see a Yuzhong being very dominant in the team. Yes, it does have a lot of damage output, but in the late game, Yuzhong has been falling off. So what do you think? Is it a good ban out there?
Butterflies
Well,
all
I
in my
think a Yuzong
village.
pick can always
Guided
be very
by
versatile. Not
legends
only
light.
does he have the high mobility and the zoning capabilities with his dragon, the invincibility to run out at any situation, he also has the
Your team
petrify
is
and
in.
combination, which can be really deadly for backlaners. Dare we say that a Phobius has been picked up, was not banned, so that is very good of Team RX picking up this Lucian as well as the Phobius, only to get replied by a Sicilian. So far, and a
Shape up.
Carmela, we have the
It's like
couples on
blood. Your
stage right
team
now.
is picking.
Halishan, which team do you like better so far?
I am liking both the picks here. I wanted to see a Jushin for a long time, and we have it here. Jushin is gonna be such an insane pick. It would be so interesting to see her making enemies fly from here and there. But however, the blue team has a good combination. Manma Touch is touching mud out here by bringing couples in and Sicilian and Carmilla. It's gonna be a great week out here and looking forward
Who
to see
said
a
there are
great
no
match out here.
shortcuts in
Your
life?
team is
I
winning.
literally
Ooh, a chip
invented
pick
one.
into the Carmela. That is gonna be a very questionable choice. I believe they are really RX team RX are uh really confident about this because Carmela typically does counter the chip, doesn't it, Halishan?
I am the moonlight that Your
It
breaks team through is the
definitely
dark.
does. It
darkness.
definitely does because once a chip gives his ult, all their teammates will be gathered in, and if Carmilla gives her ult, it's gonna be the end for the red team. But however, yes, if they have picked chip, they must have been thinking something in their mind. There must be something going in the back of their mind to go ahead and do a great team fight out there. If five of them are there, they can have a good team fight out there. So yes, they must be thinking something. Carmela is a good pick against Chip, but let's see how it works out for both the teams.
I am
Definitely
more
Your
so.
than
team
a
As
is
we see the
winning.
friend.
ban from Honolulu, which is gonna be the what is that actually? That's the
はやぶさ
Julian being banned
参
out.
上
The
Your team
Hayabusa
is banned.
surprisingly is banned. So most of the assassins being taken out. Are we gonna see something of an off assassin in this situation? As the mainstream assassins are actually banned out in this situation.
Yes, and Hayabusa has not been very helpful in this tournament. Last two matches, Hayabusa just fell off. He could not do anything. There was no engage from Haya, there was no damage from Haya. But yes, definitely, a good Haya can win the match. He can do side push lanes, even if he does not have damage. He can be smart and do side lanes. He can go ahead and push the
Come
lanes
on,
and just
Dexter.
get
It's our
kills
Your
on
showtime.
team
squishy
is
heroes.
picking.
So yes, it could have been a good pick. So I can say that is a good ban as well.
That is true, and the Claude being banned is another significant outcome, as we can see that the Sicilian doesn't want a Claude all up on him in the late game.
And
What shall
definitely,
we
yes,
see from the
that is
last
a
two
good
picks of
call.
each team?
It definitely could be a hyper in both hyper and a MM in both the sides. So yes, they have. It seems like they
Everybody
are
dead,
going for a
and
Clint.
Your
I will
team
It
is
revive
can
you.
picking.
on the other side. It can be a Melissa. Melissa is a good counter for Clint, and it can be other MMs like. What do you think? What MM they can pick for
I
Clint
think
out here? It can be a
against
carry as well. I think.
yeah, I think against the Clint, not only that, but against the chip, we need a very mobile MM. Something like an Ixia can be questionable in this situation because she has to be positioned really well in order to survive. At the same time, we cannot pick a dash MM much because we have a
Stairway
Phobius
or the
in the
highway.
opponent. That is a really good draft by Team RX, and we are gonna see actually an
Is
Ixia
Your
online.
as
team
well
is
as the
picking.
Alpha coming in. Halishan, are you in favor of this?
I am more into the favor of the red team. They have a great draft over here. The only thing on the blue team, I think Carmela and Sicilian would be great picks. However, Clint can give damage to Sicilian from a very long range, from a very long distance. So these are questionable picks from the blue team. Ixia seems way too questionable. She is not very mobile, and also she has to position herself. Chip can go ahead and initiate on her very easily. So what do you think? Are these good picks out here?
Exactly.
Good hands, good picks?
I think the chip with his knockup can actually trigger the 4 versus ult, and if that happens, it is gonna be really dangerous. As we see a Martis coming in, we all know that the Martis' second skill can make others flicker, and that is gonna be another bad situation because the 4 will be there to capitalize as well. So really strong picks coming out from Team RX, and Team MMT Manma Touch must touch their hearts and try to win this match because it is gonna be all up to their gameplay to win it out. The drafts are in. This is the last match of the night, guys. Predict in the comments who is gonna win. Tell us who is gonna do better in this scenario.
And Roots, yes, the draft of the red team looks really good. However, we have seen no matter how good drafts have been, it all depends on the gameplay. If the gameplay is good, you take away the game, you get a victory. If not, then
Welcome
yes,
to Mobile
you will be
Legends.
you will end
5
up with a
seconds
defeat
till the enemy
from the
reaches the
enemy.
battlefield. Smash them.
So it is, Halish, and so it is. As we go into the land of dawn one last time for tonight, we are gonna see both the junglers mirror themselves. Both are on the blue buff. They are gonna be helped both by their mage and tanks, and it is gonna be a fairly equal start for both. As we can see, already Zushin is causing problems for the Sicilian. She's trying to make Sicilian lose her stacks so that she cannot support in the late game. Martis as well as Alpha are moving on to the second buffs. So far, the Romers are not doing much in this situation. Now, Carmela is on the Zushin. She is not going to do much as well. Looks like the Litho is easily being picked off by the Alpha. Halishin, what do you think in this scenario? Which tank has the better advantage?
Before I talk about the tank, I would say that this Jushin has a really good strategy. She is making sure that Sicilian does not get her stacks. She is disturbing Sicilian so that he's not able to get more stacks out there. So that is nice strategy. And however, when it comes to tanks, we well know that Carmela is a really good pick against a
Look
Jet.
at that on either
So
sides
yes,
of the map. Both junglers are going in. Both junglers get one kill each. They are gonna move up to the 4 but it is gonna stay that way for now. Both junglers getting simultaneous first bloods. That is a first. Both the junglers proving that they both are very experienced. Alpha is gonna try to steal Martis's jungle. Is he going to be able to? If he does, actually he actually misses out. Spear of Alpha being used just to escape the situation. As we see the first turtle spawning into the land of dawn, we are gonna see a Martis Levi or Levi as some of you might call it. And we are also gonna see the Alpha, both the teams ready for the turtle fight. Who is gonna be more prepared to face it?
and look
Both
at
the
that. Both the
ultimates.
teams are respecting each other. They are both leaving the turtles. They are making sure that they zone each other out and then take the
Yeah.
turtles. So yes, I like
Turtle
the
is really
respect from
low.
both of
Martis
them.
takes the turtle. That is gonna be a kill as well for the Martis. He is snowballing, double kill for the Martis. And that is, folks, what you don't want to see if Martis is in your opponent. You do not want Martis to snowball, as you will not hear the end of it. Both the teams were lacking a lot of ultimates in that scenario. So out top, the junglers were the winners in that team fight. However, Martis just being able to purify himself with the second skill helped his scenario, and he took out the Alpha as well as the turtle. Up top, we see that a Carmilla is picked off by the trio of the mage, MM, and the tank. Sicilian is gonna go just to cover his fellow goal laner.
And yes, Jushin is Jushin seems lethal out here. As I said, Jushin would be an interesting pick out here, and Jushin was able to make Carmilla fly and got a kill on that Carmilla. That was a good
Mhm.
pick. I like that Jushin pick. And let's see what
Another
happens out
flaw
here. It seems like a fight
up
out there.
in the middle. Alpha is trying to kill. Alpha couldn't quite land his second skill. Bat by bat used by Sicilian. Artist is gonna escape Carmilla's ult as both the teams are gonna retreat. They are actually gonna not. There goes Chip, there goes Carmilla. Both the tanks actually losing their types, their lives, because they were not able to escape on time. They decided to stick around and see what happens. Well, this is what happens. You die, guys. So hopefully a little bit safer of the plays will come out as Martis is hunting for his next kill before the turtle spawns. The second turtle is going to spawn simultaneously, and Alpha is moving towards the turtle as well. Shall we see any pickoffs before the turtle? Listen.
That was a great uh, fight out there. And yes, both the mages took advantage of that fight and got one kill each. And both were the roamers. So good for both the teams. They did not lose their high damage heroes or their marksmen, their hypers. So that was good for both of them. And yes, we have a fight coming in on the turtle. Give us an update on that, Root.
We actually had a fight, but that was actually very short lived as team Manma Touch actually moved out of that fight, feeling that it is not going to be really in favor of them. So right now, only Martis securing another turtle for the team, and team of Manma Touch might have done better in that occasion. Rather than giving away additional gold along with the turtle, they decided to just give the turtle away. Bottom lane though, Carmilla again gets picked off as Martis is on a mega kill. Team Manma Touch must be aware of this situation and try to actually not mess too much into this. They really need to farm their Sicilian as well as Ixia so that they can do much about the situation. Talking about Ixia, Ixia gets a kill up top. Martis, Alpha and Phobius are in the bottom lane fighting it out with Edith, and that is going to result in a 2v1 where the Phobius falls. So 2 kills for MMT might be looking at a comeback situation as the third turtle will spawn in a minute. Martis has the signal, the green light that Edith has no ult. Edith is unaware of the situation, has to force his flicker out. Chip is gonna be there as well. Edith is gonna just stay under the turret, trying to save herself, as Chip is gonna try to cut off any rotations or help. Alpha is waiting in the bush.
That, and Roots, that was a good flicker by Edith. She saved herself. And now we are about to have fight out there in the mid lane.
That is true.
Look at that.
The
That
Edith
Martis
flicker was on
hiding
time.
out.
Martis, everybody I think is scared of the Martis for now. An early game fed Martis is a real dangerous situation. He can straight out get 1, 2, 3, 4 kills easily without a relief. Sicilian just needs to farm up, Ixia needs to farm as well. We are gonna see a team fight before the turtle. As we can see, everybody is going into the team fight. Alpha actually gets the turtle. Ixia opening up her ultimate, and Martis is gonna escape with 1 HP. How bad would have that been for Martis to get shut down in that situation? Team MMT though are waiting patiently and taking the chances at the right moment. As we can see, as a result, the third turtle was won by Team MMT.
And oh my goodness, Roots, look at that Alpha with his spear. He got the kill out there and also he got the turtle. That was a nice turtle steal by Alpha. I like that gameplay out there. And they have got their marksman once again. Ixia with the kill out there.
Oh.
It's looking good for the blue team.
Both the offlaners of either side of Team RX fall as Team MMT are taking the lead. They are trying to convert it into turrets. Top turret is down, bottom turret is almost down, halfway through. Mid turret is always like a quarter HP left. So this is actually slowly turning out into an MMT situation. Manma Touch playing like they wanted to, being patient, not panicking, cause the early game belonged to Team RX. and now we are seeing the side effects of that situation. The late game, Ixia uses her ult. Everybody goes to flicker. Ixia flickers in. That is gonna be 3 kills for the team of MMT. Double kill for the Alpha. That is gonna be 4 kills in a row for no replies by Team RX. Mutt is hiding in the bush. Doesn't seem to he can do much about it. They are just gonna take a turret. Mutt is gonna come out into the backline, doing nothing much. Mutt is low. Carmilla's ult hits. Shut down for the Martis. That was really unwise of him. And Team RX, just like that, are losing everything they had made in this match so far. Goal lead is 6k in the favor of MMT. Guys, this is what happens when you don't lose hope, as Hana ML says, and that is what happened with Team MMT. Hana MM is trying to show support for RX. Let's hope her team makes a comeback.
And Hulululu with that turtle out there, he made a comeback for the team, and now we have a fight going on out
With
there.
the back swing, that is gonna be disastrous for Team RX. Unstoppable by the Alpha. Not one kill going into their favor. All the kills going in for Team MMT as Team RX is left at a disaster. Harlishan, did you see that Carmina's ult connecting with Alpha and the Sicilian? And instantly everybody getting melted in that situation.
I absolutely did, and I am much interested. And it was such a great fight out there. Alpha taking his spare of Alpha out there and getting those kills with his team out there. There was good assist from their team, and now the Lord is moving in on the pace out there. Will
Lord.
they be able to finish it out there? What do you
Yeah,
think
the
about
Lord
that?
is marching down the mid lane. Other lanes are kind of synced. The Lord shall go down. But if we see another connection by Carmilla, this is gonna be game ending. Although we see the Carmilla falling, unstoppable from Sicilian. It gets a kill. Alpha trying to get another monster kill by Alpha. And look at that. What a brilliant ult from the Ixia. Ending it all out. It's all up to the Martyrs. Can he do something about it? He will not be able to, as the base has been locked out. It is gonna be a great comeback and a great victory for him. Team Manma Touch, Manma Emotion Jagere for that team, as Team RX has been knocked out of this tournament. What a display from both the teams. Team Manma Touch just showing us how we can patiently wait out the early game of the Martyrs so that we can farm up our late gamers and take the victory, snatch the victory from the hands of the opponents. Halishin, take us away.
Manma Touch is touching all the hearts out here. They were being dominated by the red team, and however, they did make a comeback after the Alpha with his pair took the turtle out there. The game was turned around completely. Look at that Alpha with a KD of 7, 1, 10. Hulululu is doing so great out there. He took away the victory from the red team. That was such a display of the match. I loved this match. It was being dominated by the red team, and then Alpha took it away with his team. Not to neglect their Carmilla with such good outs out there, Sicilian being a good sport out there, and their Edith handling their turrets out there, and the Ixia with her ults. She was doing such great combos, and yes, blue team, they were doing really good out there. Team RX were doing good. However, they lost momentum. And when they did lose the momentum out there, the game was taken out from their hands and they could not do anything at all out there. What do you have to say about this, Ruth?
Well, definitely, as we can see, you summed it up pretty well. Team RX couldn't last for the late game, and Team Manmatas just capitalized on the situation, slowly waiting it out. They didn't contest the second turtle, just to make a brilliant comeback in the third turtle, focusing on the off lanes, taking turrets one by one, taking out the opponents. Slowly, they move the gold in their favor. That is some professional gameplay coming out from Team Manma Touch and Hulululu and the team. So that is a great play. Shout out to them. And that is gonna be it, guys. That is the last match of the evening. We are so sorry that no more matches are played tonight, but we do wish you guys a happy Diwali in advance. We are gonna be live soon with some more fantastic gameplay. We are gonna be as excited as you guys are to tune in. Thank you so much for the like and support. Thank you for subscribing. We just hope you give more and more support to India as we are seeing the top teams every day battle it out for us right here, right on this channel, Roots Official. This is gonna be Roots Official as well as Halnation signing out as soon as we will see you guys later very, very soon. Have a happy Diwali, guys.
Happy Diwali and see you guys. Bye bye.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way. Even when I'm feeling down, I fight. Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shape me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone.